Hi, and welcome to English 101 Online. My name is Matt Walsh, and I am an Associate Professor of English here at Mass Bay Community College. I'd like to tell you a little bit about this class and how it's going to work this semester. First of all, it is a 100% online class. That means that all of the work that we'll be doing, all of the assignments, all of the resources and materials, except for the two books that you will be ordering, will be available online through Blackboard, which you'll be able to access through the Mass Bay website. So you should expect to have communications from me, email that goes out to all students that goes through Blackboard, and also I use my Mass Bay email, which is mwalsh@massbay.edu, to communicate with you throughout the semester. Um, I've broken this class into four major units. The first unit is focused around something I call a field of interest unit. It's where you are the expertise. You choose a field, a hobby, something that you're interested in, and you explain why it's valuable. There are many different ways for you to go about that, but some people talk about DJing or the interior design. It can be a hobby that they have, or it could be a field that you know very little about, but it might be your major, for example, or something you're considering for a major. And so you're going to do a little bit of research and find out why this field is valuable and explain that to me and to your classmates. The second unit that we do during the semester is based on the podcast Serial. It's the most listened to podcast of all time, and it is a story of a murder that took place in Baltimore a number of years ago. And this podcast combines a number of different things, including evidence that is all over the place. And we look at eyewitness testimony, we examine in the criminal justice system and the role of Sarah Koenig, the producer of the podcast, in telling that story. And so it's a good look at journalism and storytelling and really how we evaluate evidence. And we will listen to that podcast, write about it in a series of discussion board posts online, and you will explore some of the fundamental questions that the podcast raises in your second essay. In the third unit, we switch over to the short story, and I'm a big fan of storytelling. I think that we create stories and we create art as a way of better understanding what it means to be human. And I like to look at short stories as a way to examine the human condition, and so we will um, practice some of the fundamentals of elements that go into understanding the short story, and you'll write an analytical essay either about one story or multiple short stories where you'll examine their theme and basically look at what stories can teach us. In the fourth unit, you're actually going to get a packet that is created by the writing department that students from writing classes all across Mass Bay will examine. And this packet is going to have a number of readings and a question, and you will write your fourth essay based on the topic that is part of the exit packet. You'll have several weeks to be able to prepare for that fourth essay, and as soon as that material becomes available, I'll make sure that I get it right out to you. I'm really looking forward to this semester. Even though we won't be meeting in the same classroom and sharing that time together, we are going to really be interacting with each other very frequently. You'll need to log into Blackboard and check your email. We're going to be working with Google Docs to write our papers and shorter assignments and to share those with one another. And you'll be engaged actively in discussion boards on Blackboard. So that's a major tool that we use. I'll be sending out updates to you regularly, and I hope that you will reach out to me. Either post a question in the Ask the Professor section of the Blackboard, shoot me an email. I don't have official office hours, but I'm glad to meet with you, talk to you by phone, by Skype, or to meet in person if that is helpful. I'm really quick to respond to student questions, and hopefully you'll find the course enjoyable, that you'll find it a lot of work, but that'll be manageable. And if you have any questions, reach out. I want you to succeed. I want you to get what you need from this course, and I want to be there with you every step of the way. So welcome to English 101. Have a great semester.